Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Strange Origins Podcast. Episode 80.
Jesus Christ.
You like that?
Getting close and close. No, acoustic. Getting
Hello.
close and close to 100.
I know, it's actually nuts. Like, I know we keep talking about this like, every week, but I don't know, now it's getting to like when you're going to be saying like 112, 111, or
Yeah.
113 or something. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Like, what are we even going to do for like the episode 100? Like,
Nah, it's too far away, man. We don't even.
what's this? No, I got planning maybe a year in advance, you know?
Dude,
Like,
I mean, it is 20 weeks away.
yeah, so like that's, I think it's like,
4 months.
yeah. So like,
Yeah, about 4 months, 4.5 mons.
are we going to take a break? Like a week break or a month break? Like,
What is that?
welcome to season 2 of Strange Origin
I
Podcast.
don't know, like I feel like with a lot of other podcasts they do like seasons and stuff because they have shit to talk about.
Mm,
Whereas what we talk about is just our life and things in general and stuff like
yeah,
that. Like it's not really like, I mean, we've said it before on the podcast. It's not any like rhyme or reason to what we do. We literally just press record and we go.
yeah. There's no
Which
production. There's no high
yeah,
value.
yeah,
Like 10 people production.
yeah, exactly. Which is good. Like I kind of like the idea of like I told you before, it's like intimate.
Mm,
Feels a lot more like, oh, people can watch it and just go, rather than
yeah,
just like there has to be a topic, and if they're not interested in the topic, then it's shit. Then
yeah,
you
no,
know.
I agree. Yeah. Also,
But
if you guys are hearing like fucking just loud noises, it's the road next door.
yeah,
So
he's got the main road right next to him.
it's fine, dude. So I'm paying
That's
for.
why you get the reject room. That's why.
Fuck you. Don't
No,
worry, I'll
I
be out
mean
here next year. Don't worry.
next.
I got a new job now. It's fine.
Wow, you want to talk about that?
Not really.
Well, there you go. Then that's the production.
Fuck you. No, I don't mind.
Sponsored by Hydrate.
God damn
No,
it.
it's not. Don't worry.
Dude, you gotta get copyright when you come in here, dude.
Yeah.
You know, who the fuck is this guy? Well, yeah, I guess we could talk about my new job. Um, for everyone who don't know, I basically this week I left my old job. In the same week, I got a new job.
Pretty good. That's what happens
And
when you're in London, man.
but the funny thing is, it's like it's never the job that I wanted or that I applied for.
No.
It's like, so basically I applied for a kitchen porter and I got an empty. I went for the trial shift. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be just doing it. It's gonna be in the back doing my own thing, right?
Yeah.
And the guy, the manager, was like, "Oh, by the way, we only put that out there to sort of like, basically like, I don't know, like entice people and like applying." So the original job is now my job now is basically I'm a line chef, which I have no idea what the fuck I'm
Well,
doing.
see, this is what I was saying to you, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense in a way. So
Okay.
if I was in my workplace, obviously I've worked in catering for like 8 to 9 years now, so
Okay.
I know a lot about like food production, restaurant, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The KP is usually somebody who is learning to be a chef. If you want to become a chef, you start off usually in like that area, or if you're fancy and you've got money, you go to a chef school, culinary school, and you learn how
See.
to do it there, and you get your first job somewhere else. But
Hmm.
most of the time, most of the chefs like they learn from being a KP, and then they like they do food prep, and then they work their way up, right?
Yeah.
So
Cool.
no, but what I'm saying is like
Yeah.
I can understand why they put a job listing for porter when they're looking for a line chef, because if you saw a line chef, would you have applied for it?
No.
Exactly. So
I
nobody
know.
was going to apply for
Okay.
it.
Okay. No. It's not just that though. Like it's two different jobs. Like line chef, at least you have some experience there, right?
That's what you
I
think, right?
I have no experience. No.
You don't need
Come
to
on,
have
man.
experience to be a line chef. Like line chefs are just like go. Like you just do it. Like it's not like you're doing a lot of like you're not actually cooking, which is a weird thing. You're just doing stuff that have already been
Well,
prepped.
funnily enough, I have to cook. I have to like, well, not cook, but like reheat and like cook because
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
no,
It's not
no.
cooking.
But there's a thing because like there's some dishes that require you to cook it. Like
Yeah.
there's something that's got shrimp,
Yeah.
egg, a few other things as
But
well.
that's what I'm saying. All of that is boiled. That's not.
Not boiled,
It's
like
not.
reheated. I guess on a top
If I
of
shove
the
something in the
fire.
microwave, I'm not cooking something. All right. It's just reheating it. So what I'm saying is, you're just being somebody who's reheating the stuff, and once you've learned how to do it, and got all your experience and stuff, you can then start creating stuff. Is what I'm
I know,
saying.
but like it's such a weird thing, though, because I don't even want. The reason why I took this job is because I just needed a job,
Yeah,
right? I don't want I don't want to work in the kitchen because I've seen on and I've heard people talk about it.
yeah,
Like it's fucking mad. It's actually madness, right?
hmm
And I don't want that stress in my life. I just want to be in the back washing dishes. That's it.
yeah,
But instead, I'm getting thrown into the deep end. Sure, the pay is more obviously
yeah. And it's not
because
too, as I said, it's not like crazy deep end. Like
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You're from what you're starting out at. You're not. It doesn't really matter if you
yeah. But for someone who
fuck up.
doesn't have yeah, no, but again, for someone who doesn't have any kitchen like
Yeah.
experience,
Hey
I've
man,
just
take
been
what you
like,
can from the fucking job. Like, don't be scared of it. Like,
no, I'm not. But I'm just saying, like, what if I like kind of like, for example, like this person has like a fucking seafood allergy, and I'm like, because it's
well,
all in
don't
one
give him
pot.
shrimp.
No,
Like,
I know, but well, so what if like the next order has like a shrimp, and I
then
accidentally like kind
wash
of
down
like,
your station and clean
I
your
know, but
hands.
like,
That's it. It's literally it. It's as simple as that.
it's
You
fucking
keep that
nuts.
shit away from that. Like that. I mean, as I said, you know, we've had like a couple of scares at work from people that have done shit like that, like
Yeah,
nut allergies and stuff. Um, but it's a lot more scarier, like when you think about it. Like when people haven't actually done the stuff, they think
yeah,
about it and they go, "Oh my god, I could kill someone." It's
yeah.
absolutely true,
I could literally kill someone.
but you won't if you do your job right, and that's literally it. Like it's a lot of like I don't know. It just seems weird because when you clean that sort of stuff, like and you clean down your station, you feel like it's not clean enough when you're working
Hell
with
yeah,
like allergies and stuff.
yeah.
You're like, I don't understand. It's like I've literally just prepared stuff here, like, and now I'm preparing something for an allergy person on the same thing. But you've washed it, you've cleaned it, and everything, so you should be
I
right.
know, but I don't know. For me, like, it feels. I feel like it's gonna be like weird.
You've got what is it called? You've got like imposter syndrome right
Fuck
now,
does that mean?
which is when you is it imposter? Is it whatever? It's basically where you think
Am I
you're
lying to myself?
no, you like kind of, but like you're not qualified enough to be doing what you're doing.
Hell yes,
Yeah, but
because I could
dude,
I could
let me.
literally kill
Oh
someone.
man, legit. Let me tell you how easy it is to be that. What you're doing? Like we got some at work, right? Well, we used to. We got a different new menu now and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
Basically, what we used to have, I could do, and I'm not qualified to be a chef, even though I've done that stuff at work. Like it's literally just putting something here, putting something here, putting something here. You're not actually on. Everyone has this thing in their mind about like high class restaurants and stuff like that, where you've got the frying pan out and you're sautéing stuff and you're making flambés and fires and you're not doing that because all
No,
the prep is done in the morning, right? And you just fucking put it in, reheat it. Like most restaurants, you're not Michelin stars, so it doesn't matter.
no, I know, right? But it's like it's just it's like the possibility. Like, it's just the fact that there's a possibility of me like almost killing someone or potentially killing someone.
Yeah, it's
That's
not.
what's
It's
weird about it.
yeah,
It's like I have the same fear with like driving. The reason why I don't want to drive, like I say 85%
because
of that is the reason why it's like I don't like driving people around because I feel like I'm responsible for their life.
you are, but you're looking too much into it. It's because you don't drive. If you
Mm.
drove, you would realize how that's not really that true.
And it's just that like other people around you as well. Like the drivers
Yeah.
are fucking dickheads. So
Yeah, but if you went through your life like fucking scared of what's gonna happen like that, and you wouldn't do anything. Do you know what I mean? Like
that's why I'm an introvert, dude. I'm inside all the time.
you can still die inside. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'll
It's
die
just
peacefully alone. It's fine.
it's just stuff like that. It doesn't like when you're actually doing it, like
Yeah.
actually preparing the food and stuff like that. You'll realize it's not actually there's not any risk because there's loads of check markers. It's not like somebody creeps up on you and goes, "Oh, by the way, that one's got a nut allergy." Like it's on the ticket. It's in bold. Like people tell you multiple times, you have to wash your station. You have to wash your hands. Like you're not gonna fuck up.
Well, we'll see.
You'll know.
First week, this person kills someone in this.
But do you know what the guy's done? The guy's told you that to do this
No, no, he didn't. What do you mean?
because the guy said to you like you have to be careful about allergies and stuff like that. I remember you
No,
telling me.
no,
I remember
no.
you telling me he told you that about the station. Like and he said that you have to be careful because you could kill someone.
Oh
And
yeah.
like yeah, and he's done that, and it was just the right thing. It's what you do. It's what we've all done when we train chefs at work. Is you have to tell them that because they have to get scared. They have to know that worry because it is important. But at the same time, you're not gonna do you're not gonna do that. You're not stupid.
What if I
right?
wanted to?
You're not stupid. This goes back to the point I've said before. People are fucking idiots, right? You're not an
Fuck,
idiot. You're not the base average level of intelligence, because the average is way
Oh,
lower than you think it is.
wait, am I lower or higher?
But where do you fucking think, genius?
Ah, I feel like I'm kind of like lower.
Shut up.
So-
You know what?
no,
Like what people
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah.
out of 10, right? How like I mean, from what I just said, you're probably gonna guess it. But like out of 10, how intelligent do you think people are? Like average, right? Because a normal person would say 5, right, or maybe 6.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
It's
fucking
4.
3.
Huh?
People are dumb, man. You've got to understand, people are fucking dumb. Like the really like high intelligent people are like a small minority of people.
Thank God I'm up there, dude.
You got people like that genuinely believe the world is flat. You got people that
Oh
genuinely
my
believe that
God.
vaccinations will kill you. You got people
Yeah.
that
No.
genuinely believe that like we're on a giant turtle, like drifting through space. Do you know what I mean? This is the average, and you hear so much about it. There's so many people like it. You got people that
Oh,
genuinely believe that racism is okay. These are dumb people, and there's a lot of people that are like that. That's what I'm saying. The average person is not intelligent.
I get what you mean, but still, man, that's a scare, dude. That's a scare.
Yeah.
It's a scare, man. Because again, it's just a responsibility. Because first of all, it's cooking for someone. Like I don't really cook. I don't really cook for someone unless I'm comfortable with. Like, listen, shut your mouth. I cook for you guys.
Cook.
Fuck
No,
you.
I'm saying at work. It's cook.
I cook. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm best gonna be here noodles.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like you're okay. Trust me.
Okay, well,
When you
we'll
start
see.
making your dishes, you be like, yeah, chef Rod, and you
Oh
can
yeah,
start doing that shit.
they'll be like chili flakes.
Yeah, you can do that. Like,
Kill a little motherfucker over there. Like he.
nah, I think you'll be fine, man. You're just got the because you're going into a completely new industry.
Hell yeah.
Like you're going into
Majority,
catering, so this is
yeah,
completely
because like
different.
majority of my job that I've been in is a warehouse or again warehouse. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
but I've seen
Some people like
you've
labor.
gravitated towards something that's like your warehouse jobs and stuff, which is low responsibility.
Mm.
Like whereas this is now a bit more responsibility than
Actually,
you're used to.
you know what? It's not just that though. Like I've looked at the warehouse around this area,
Yeah, there's not much.
and yes, first of all, it's not much, and secondly, they pay 950. That's a
Yeah,
mad one, right? That's
yeah.
a mad. But for the
Is that
kitchen porter
yeah.
that I applied for, again, same pay, but then he offered me the other one,
There's
like
also more benefits
11.35.
being a
Dude,
kitchen porter.
yeah, exactly. It's more opportunities, I
You've
guess.
turned blue somehow.
Hello, mighty
The
fine weather.
sun like just was like
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
No, I like there's a benefit as well. Like you say, oh, it's only 950 for warehouse job because you
Yeah,
don't need to be skilled to do a warehouse job. Like anyone
there
can
is
do
some
it.
skill to it, man. Come on, like, yeah,
No, it's
there's
the sense of the
there's
word
heavy
Oh, here we
lifting.
go.
There's
Sense of the word of skilled, as in you need to like skilled laborer is somebody who's like a plumber. Like that's a
carpenter, I
skilled,
guess. Yeah.
yeah. But like it's an unskilled job,
Mm.
so anyone could do it, and that's why they only paid minimum wage because anybody can do it. Whereas out where you used to live, there wasn't really an abundance of people that wanted to do that job, so they have
Yeah,
to
that's
pay
what you have
more.
to do. Yeah,
Yeah. Whereas here, there's so many workers in London that they could just find anyone to do it.
yeah.
You literally replaceable.
That's what's sad about it. It's like I could literally be sacked next day of the first day, and
Yeah.
then another person will be like walking in, like, oh, by the way.
Well, the good thing about your job that you've got now,
Mm.
is clearly they can't just do that because they've been looking for somebody and they haven't found anyone.
Yeah,
Because he was like, we had to change it to KP to get people to apply. So clearly, like people didn't think they were qualified enough to be one. And the guy's there telling you, you are. I will teach you. It's not that bad. Do you know what I mean? He wouldn't trust me. He wouldn't put you in charge of an area without having confidence that you would be able to do it or that you would kill somebody. Trust me, he wouldn't do that.
yeah, but like,
Have
I
faith
don't
in
know,
yourself,
man.
Rod.
No, I want to die.
God's sake.
I want to
So
die today.
dramatic.
Hang
God.
me up. Also, there's a
It's
spot on the side of my nose that's pissing me off.
That's because you're finally cleaning yourself.
What the fuck you mean?
With your like face mask thing.
Hell yeah! Look at that. Let's see up there,
Finally
let's see up
opening up the pores. That's why
there.
they're breathing for the first time.
Shut your mouth.
uh,
But yeah, I didn't even ask. How's your 7, Jack?
fucking shit.
Oh shit, Jack's flexing.
No, I had something on my own.
Oh,
The fucking shit.
yeah,
Honestly,
that's
it's just been work.
Tell me about it,
Shit
Jack.
work. you want to hear like another story of a shit asshole at work?
Oh, here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
So, as I've previously said, we've changed our menu. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm talking to the guy saying, you don't have fish and chips anymore. I was like, you know when you just want to say to them, like, because by the way, he's been looking at the menu for like 5, 6 minutes now, reading it all, and he's saying to his child, like his child is like an adult, he's like, they've got a new menu, and he's like 3 years old, he doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. He's just like, they've got a new menu, and it's like he's trying to get my attention. And I was like,
Yeah.
fine, I'll bite. Like,
Oh
yeah, so we
no.
got a new menu, all that stuff, and he's just like, it takes another 2 minutes, and he's like, so you don't do fish and chips then? And I was just like, I wanted to go around and just be like, does it say fish and chips? Because if it doesn't fucking say it, we don't have it. It's not like a secret menu.
You know what you should have had, right? You know what you should have had? You should have it in bold, thick letters, like a billboard.
Yeah.
New menu.
Dude, it's very clear that we've got a new menu. Very, very clear. Yeah, and then he just goes, he does I've never had this happen to me before, actually, but he points to the kid, who's obviously sad, because he can't have his
Yeah.
fish and chips. Look what you've done to him. Look at his face. Look how much you've upset him. To me. He's saying it to me because of the lack of the fact the menu's changed. It's my fault,
Yeah.
apparently. And I just said to him, okay. Like, it's just like, I can't do anything about that.
Oh,
And he
God.
just proceeds to say the whole, like, entitled customer thing of, like, we won't be coming back here. I'm sorry. Like, we're not going to come back here anymore. Like, and I was like, if you're not going to come to a charity, which is specifically to see birds and
Yeah.
wildlife, because they don't sell fish and chips, that's crazy. You're not going to come to it.
Wrong with you?
That's like me saying I'm not going to go to the Natural History Museum anymore because they don't do my favorite sandwich in the shop.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, absolute pillock.
Customers, dude.
I've seen him before a couple of times. He's always been a bit of a cunt.
Oh, there you go.
He's always been a bit of a
dick.
dick.
To worry about.
Like he treats like a lot of the girls like trash a lot of the times.
What is it, sexist?
He seems like one of those, those like English lads, like English
is he
guys.
old? Is it like an
He's not old.
Like,
he's like middle aged,
guy?
but he's one of those English sort of pub lads, and he's just sort of like, you have your place, kind of thing. Bit of a cunt. You know what I mean or not? Like the ones that you could see him holding a pint. Put it that way.
Oh my God, this man should be fucking hazed. We should haze him into new society. And be like, yeah, this you can't
New
do
way,
shit.
old man.
And just fucking go get on him, stamp his ass like mother.
But yeah, he was a bit of a cunt. And yeah, we've had like a lot of I've been working a lot anyway, trying to save up money for new holiday.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. So yeah,
good.
It's not bad. Trying to lose weight, all that shit.
Oh, speaking of weight,
yeah,
I'm so happy.
Yeah, happy.
I told you this morning.
Yeah,
which is great. I lost I basically lost like a stone from the day I moved in.
Good.
Which is
very
mad.
good. Got that strict regimen.
No, I need to do better. Less food and more exercise.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's pissing me off.
Come jogging with me, Brick.
No, I'm not going jogging.
Why not?
Because I have my own regimen.
What's that? What? More exercise can't hurt.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to work out for this.
Okay, good for you. Congratulations.
I'm pissed off, Jack.
You're pissed off. You're
angry. Pissed off because that's the story you just told about this man.
Roddy's angry.
I mean, fucking angry, okay?
No, it is a bit of a piss take because I mean I can take it, that kind of stuff. Like it just it was funny.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not laughing at the kid, but it was funny.
I would laugh at the kid.
It was funny that the fact that he couldn't have fish and chips and he just couldn't eat anything else. Apparently, it was because of allergens, right?
Okay.
And when I gave him the option of the other things that do not contain these allergens, he's like, well, he doesn't like that. No, it's not my fucking fault. You need to go back to your home, bring a sandwich.
No.
How about you do that?
Bring yourself your own fish and chips, all right?
Weird.
Because it seems like your kid's just eating grease and shit.
Yeah, like it's not exactly the healthiest food in the world either.
I'm fucking gonna get fish and chips.
These are this is battered fish. Like it's proper in oil. It's not like it's. I got so many complaints that day about fish and chips. By the way, we're not a fucking chip shop. Like it's a restaurant.
I'll just laugh at them. You know that.
So funny.
Honestly, I would laugh at them. I'll be like,
dude, I didn't tell you the other story. So there was another person who works there. By the way, this woman works there.
Okay.
And she came up to me in the morning saying, "Oh, I just don't know what to have for lunch." Like this was in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30. I at this point I don't care what you want. I'm trying to set up the whole fucking restaurant like for dinner service and shit.
Yeah.
And she's just there talking to me. I was like, I don't care. But anyway, she just says like, oh, I don't want to have lunch. Da, 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 da. Like you changed the menu. I was like, yeah, 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 yeah. And then like she just had said to me, oh, like what? Because we do brunch as well. We do like beans on toast, like little simple stuff like avocado and stuff like that on toast and shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I bet they're hot beans. I'm like, hot beans? Like I honestly thought she meant like a brand. Is that a brand? Like, and she was like, no, like temperature hot. And I was like, well, yeah, of course they're hot beans. It's cooked. And she was
It's
like,
like,
no, can't do that. No, 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 it's cold beans all the way for me, straight out of the tin. Just put them on the thing. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
oh,
you really seriously go to a restaurant and be like, you expect them to serve you cold Heinz baked beans
that
on
just
toast?
sounds dirty. I'm sorry.
I
That
was
just
so,
sounds.
oh my god, I'm trying to
That
do things at
sounds.
the same time, and she's just talking to me about this shit. And I'm like, are you really stopping me at my work to talk to me about cold beans?
That sounds rank. It's
I
like having cold eggs.
she said apparently it's
Ugh.
great. So
No, it's not.
if you guys try it, like let me know because I don't know what the fuck that's about.
I've had it.
It's just beans. It's just cold. I don't get it.
I've had. Do you know how I've had it? I got some shit on my. I got like a little tiny drop of like Heinz in my minute, and later I was like, "This is rank."
Cold apparently on toast is great. But then at that point, right, to me, isn't that just
It's just
making
soggy bread.
no, like, but isn't that just making warm beans? Because it heats up the beans, no? So you're just
Yes,
having You're just it's just not hot.
it's a barely like lukewarm. Maybe lukewarm. It's just like
And by the way, she physically was repulsed by hot beans. She was like, yeah, like, oh, that's disgusting. I'm like,
like
like
you just offended my whole family, haven't
this
you?
woman's like 68 or something. You go through your entire life like with this shit. Are you serious? Grow up. Like, Jesus Christ. Because we sell fucking hot beans. Oh god. I was just so tilted. I mean, you can tell I've just been like annoyed at work and shit like that.
Jasmine coming home stress.
God. I mean,
Many stories, he said.
working in the kitchen and working actual front of house as well. Then working was it
Dude,
doing functions and shit like that.
yeah, I'm telling you, man, you're better off somewhere with that.
No, I
Like,
know, but like that's the thing.
here we go.
How many
Fucking
places
go.
could you learn that many things in one job? That's the thing.
Great. No, I know it's
That's why
great.
I'm milking it for knowledge right now.
Okay.
And once I gather enough knowledge, I'll probably leave. That's the thing. Like, because I'm doing maintenance now as well. So I'm doing a lot of like building and construction and like we're preparing of land and shit. And
Yeah.
I'm doing some of the chef stuff, some of the function stuff. So I'm learning a lot of stuff at the moment. And I'm trying to shadow a manager at the moment as well. So I have got a plan. Don't worry. I do have a plan. It's just that my plan had to change because of the other job I didn't get. So
Mm.
it's long, but it is really long.
It is long because like I feel like people fall into. I mean, I'm just saying you. You're saying because
Yeah.
I was in the same category.
Hmm.
What is it? I was because we fall into like sort of this thing of like comfortability, right?
Yeah.
And just like you've settled, you know everyone, you know what to do, and all this. And I feel like most people when they like find a new job, they're almost scared to find a new job.
Yeah.
Basically,
No, I agree. I mean, I've had this job since I left sixth form.
is it like your
So
only job that you've had?
no, I've had like other jobs, like other, not official jobs, but yeah, I guess it's the first
Yeah.
like it was
Okay.
like the one and only like official job, like where I got was it P60 or whatever. Yeah, where I got that sort of stuff. Yeah. But like
Okay.
that's the thing. Like for me, it's taught me so much. Like,
Yeah.
dude, when I first joined that job, I wouldn't talk to anybody. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's trained me a
Fucking
lot.
loser.
Yeah. No, legit. Like I just didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to do my. I don't know. I just didn't want to interact with anyone. So I've changed
Yeah.
a lot since then, right? Which is great. And I've known these people for a long, long time.
Mm.
And it does factor into it. But at the same time, there's also a money issue. Like I looked at a job the other day, and it paid like 13 pounds an hour
Yeah.
for the knowledge that I have already.
Mad.
And I'm just like, I could be doing it, but it was, to be fair, the hours were always finishing at 10. I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have a life.
I mean,
But like dude, I was looking at like some of the manager and supervisor stuff. And I was looking at all the stuff that they have to do on a daily basis. And I was like, I literally do that now for less pay.
Yeah, there you
Crazy.
go. You could literally apply for manager
Hmm.
because
Which is why I'm shadowing a manager now,
mm,
so I can learn what to do. So I can just maybe go straight in. We'll
yeah,
see.
because it's not just you that said it though. I think it's like a few other friends said it that it's
Yeah,
just comfortability, right?
yeah.
And I mean,
It's just I don't know. It's not just that for me. Like it's not like I'm so comfortable that I'm not gonna leave. I was gonna leave 2 years ago, and then COVID
yeah,
happened. So
mm,
plans got changed a little bit, and then the job for that maintenance position came up, and I was gonna get that, and then that's all it's extended this. It's not because I got comfortable. I was gonna leave
yeah,
3 years ago,
okay.
but a lot of other things came up. But it would have been 5. It would have been 5 years instead of 8.
5 years, Jesus, man. You
But
know what? I've never stayed in a job more than a year.
that shows
Never.
non-loyal, disloyalty.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't give a shit, right?
Yeah,
I think the longest I've had is probably like a month and like I mean a month, fucking
a month.
a, a year and a half.
The thing
That's
is,
it.
you pick these jobs, right, which aren't entertaining, and then you get bored of them.
Funny you say that. My first job, I was a caricature at London Eye.
Yeah, but you told me, dude. I remember you bitching about that job a lot to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause it was
because
shit.
the pay was
It
garbage.
wasn't just the pay. You also had that one guy who was a cunt to you. Do you remember that? Whether he did he get you to like make a caricature of him, and then
Yeah,
like he was like, "That's his shit," like or something like that.
yeah.
What the fuck,
Many,
man?
many of
What's
that.
an
That's
asshole?
that was another thing. It's like his customers as well. They're so fucking rude.
Yeah, it's like
It
and I
becomes
think you said to him like you don't have to pay for it. You can fuck
yeah,
off.
yeah. I was like, you know what, right? It's fine. You don't have to pay for it. It's just I'm new here, and I was like, oh, I'm not paying for it, and he just fucking gave it to me and just walked off. So I
Wait,
was
he
like, all right,
paid for it
okay.
as well. I didn't know that.
No, no,
Oh,
no, no, no. He didn't pay for it. He just sort of like he looked at it. He gave me back
oh, the
the
picture.
drawing,
Yeah.
and it's like, all right, I'm not gonna pay for it. And just walked off. So I was like, all right, cool, next. And then it's like because I like
I don't know what you
it's
expected.
okay. He said right. He was like, oh, like can you that make it a bit more funny? And I was like.
Right.
It's literally my first week here, man. I'm literally learning. I'm literally learning the most basic style,
Yeah.
which is like to make everyone look cute and sort of
Like
like not too
extreme,
offensive,
I
basically.
guess. Yeah.
Exactly, right? So like, I was like, well, I'm sorry, man. Like, what do I do to me? Like, and he kept going on about the price as well. The price was a bit crazy as well.
What's the price?
Okay, so for black and white, maybe
Yeah.
not black and white, just for like a straight up marker
Yeah.
and a white, it's £14.
14.
Yes.
Mm.
For color, it's 28.
28 doubles.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
double, right? And it's like, and he kept going on about it. So I was like, all right, cool, you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Fuck off. So, so that was like I say like three issues with that job is pay.
Yeah.
Uh, it's also based on the weather. So if it's
Oh
like
yeah.
if it's raining shit,
Yeah.
no
Your
point
shift
of
was
you going.
cancelled, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also like people just like constantly like, oh, you should be better. I'm like, all right, okay, why don't you do it then?
Everyone's a fucking critic, isn't
Yeah, I'm like, well, why don't you do it? And I was like, and it's like, oh, if I do better. I'm like, well, you're not doing it, are you? I'm doing
it? Draw
it.
me.
Exactly. Let me sit down. You draw me. See how it feels.
Dude, I don't know. It's like art. I think art and like music are like some of the most critiqued things when somebody does it. Like they literally like I don't know, someone new or whatever, like somebody who's not world famous
Yeah,
doing something in those fields, and they just fucking go to them and be like, I could do better.
they'll get take to shreds. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or I guess sports is another one. People
Yeah,
sitting there with their fucking beer bellies and being like, oh, fucking, why can't you work harder? It's like he's like Jesus Christ, this guy like works out
I,
6 days a week. Like,
yeah, I love it like because I've been to like a pub once, right? And I think it was like I was watching football,
yeah,
and there was like this big old guy, him and his friend, they were big old beer belly,
yeah, yeah,
right? They're like, oh man, why can't they just fucking like run fast? I'm like, the irony of your whole
yeah.
sentence, you sitting here making that statement
I would never
is
ever like
mad.
have a go at like artists or anything like that. I mean, I
Mm,
can give helpful like critiques or feedback because
yeah,
that's fine, but not if it's not asked for.
yeah,
And if I didn't like a painting or whatever, I would probably still pay for it. I still paid for their time.
yeah.
They still did something. Like if I'm not happy with it, I don't have to use it. But I
Mm,
still, it's like it's like getting a meal, I guess. And you're like, oh, I found out today that I don't really like lamb. So okay, but if you've cleaned your plate, pay for it. Like don't be a dickhead. Like
Yeah,
you know.
I think I'm kind of similar in a sense, but because this is gonna sound so snobby, like
Oh
really
no.
snobby, but like because I have my own view on art.
Yeah.
I have my own sort of like I know what like sort of good like for me I know what good art
Yeah.
to me looks like.
Yeah. It's
And, and,
subjective.
and, and yeah, and so when like I look at people's art instead of me critiquing, I'm like, you know what, right? Or like being harsh, being like a dickhead about it. I'll be
Yeah.
like, you know what? Someone somewhere out there, this is great for them,
Yeah.
and there's always an audience for it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna shit on it because I feel like I'm not because I'm gonna sound so snobby and just like a
Well,
dickhead.
no, you don't really
But
sound snobby. It's just more like if you was to like say to someone that I could do better,
yeah,
then that's you being a snob. Yes.
mm,
But if you're just saying like, for me, it's not for me that art style, then
yeah,
and I think people would completely understand that.
mm,
You know,
yeah,
I don't think it's a big issue. Like, and I think most artists would welcome the critique if they asked for it.
yeah,
You know, if
but
you if people are just, I mean, I don't know. Actually, that leads on to a different question. Like, if somebody puts their artwork online,
yeah.
do you think that's free to open to critique? Like, is that because is that in the realm of like showing people your art in a weird way? If I drew a picture and posted it on Instagram,
Mm,
if somebody goes into the comments and goes, "Oh, the left eye looks a little bit dodgy. Like maybe you need to touch that bit up,"
yeah.
should I get annoyed, or should it just be like, "Oh, well, to be fair, I put it out to the public." You
Well,
know?
yeah. I think it's a similar sense of you having an exhibition,
Yeah.
but this one's more of a online internet.
Mm.
So you can't really be like you can't really be like be angry or
I
stuff
don't
like
think you
that
could be
because
offended. That's the thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's you at the end of the day you the artist put it out yourself. No one
Yeah.
else did.
Yeah.
So like prepare like I've had times like that where I put an artwork and like no one's shouting it or anything like that, thankfully.
Yeah.
But it's always at the back of my head of like, oh, what if someone notices this mistake or
Yeah.
notices this and points it out.
Yeah.
I always get that when I post something because I don't know. I guess it's just anxiety or something or whatever, right?
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Like, I mean, it's not in the same realm, but like when I make a video
Mm,
for like our gaming channel or something like that, I put it up and I'm scared that I've fucked up somewhere. I've left a blank transition, or I've left a
yeah.
transition in the middle of the video or something like that. Like, I'm always scared that's happening. But
Mm,
at the end of the day, I think like there was something that clicked like about 4 or 5 months ago where I was just like, I don't care.
yeah.
Like if it's like that, it's like that. You know?
You because like other people that's bigger, like in a way, other people that's bigger than you have fucked up as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And some people like I've seen some people's production where the editor literally fucked up somewhere like in the
Yeah.
middle, but it's still the video is
But
still up.
that's also the other thing as well. Like most of these big people that you see, and even
Mm,
mid people, have an editor.
yeah,
They pay somebody to edit their videos. Like it's not sustainable to fucking release a video every day. That's
man.
insane.
There's like a streamer I used to watch. No, used to like still like watch.
Mm.
Then he said that he before he had an editor, he would like spend like literally like almost like what 8 hours a day
Yeah,
playing and then like 4 hours of editing.
yeah. It's like it's
Yes.
it's difficult because like, if you want to add like a lot of effect, like if you're just a vlog channel,
Yeah.
it's not hard. You just cut. Like it's
Mm,
fine. But like if you're doing like gaming and where you're doing like zoom ins and stuff like that and voice lines over the top, the editing screen looks completely different.
yeah.
Like and people that upload every day is like they all have editors. Some people have three. They have three different editors, or two, or four, or five.
It's
Like
crazy.
they have to
Actually
have a
crazy.
team of editors to do it. Like doing it
Mm,
all by yourself is nuts. But we did like, well, we've done 2 weeks worth of content
yeah.
on our gaming channel, and even that, if you take all the time that we did to do it, the actual recording was about an hour for each one,
Yeah.
say about 2 hours. The actual editing was about,
It's a half an hour.
barring fuck ups, was about 30 minutes each. So that's another three
Yeah.
hours altogether. And then uploading was another like half an hour. So
Yeah.
that's 4 hours altogether. Like, do you know what I mean?
But,
It's quite time, and that was only 2 weeks worth of content, which is one episode a week. Imagine we did one episode a day. It'd be
I'm,
nuts. Like it's too much work.
I'm moving out. I'm like, fuck this shit. It's too much. Like I can't.
Slowly increase the workload. and slowly
Yeah.
turn down the pay. That's the way
Zero
it
pay.
works.
Zero pay.
You gotta find that balance. When they get too angry, you go, oh, you go back up again.
Yeah, exactly. You tease them with a bit of like pay rise, pay rise.
Yeah, maybe promotion.
Uh, 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 uh,
Maybe promotion.
like
Okay.
6 years, like 5 years down the line.
Sorry, you didn't get it.
And tease them again. Keep dangling it.
Yeah,
So like,
keep them in, isn't it? That's what
uh,
you do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, for listening,
yeah.
wherever you are. We're gonna be back again next week with another episode. 81.
Damn.
Sexy.
What are we gonna be? What are we gonna be doing for the 100?
Shut up.
Should do like a big, massive house party,
God damn.
house celebration.
We'll just have hats again. That was it.
Did we have hats last time? No.
I think we had hats on one of them. Yeah, on the 50th or something.
Oh shit.
But yeah, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help when you like a video. It helps the algorithm, helps discoverability and stuff like that. Even if it's not our video that you like somebody else's, like whatever, just get into the habit of doing it.
Just like the fucking video.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys next time.